One, the first thing you're probably going to ask me is where I got these scars, but I'll come back to that later too. This one girl I was with would tell me all the time that her worst fear in relationships is betrayal. And unfortunately, my arms aren't long enough to reach into the past to remove the knife that she's sticking to my back, so the question I'm left with every day is what was worse, the fear or the reality? Projection is one hell of a way to hide your intentions. 3, somebody asked me the other day what my relationship with myself is looking like. And how can I explain that my reflection don't even talk to me the same without sounding insane? So I responded, well, it's complicated. 4, it really doesn't matter how much I hit the gym, does it? I will never be strong enough to hold the love I have for you and my guard up at the same time. What's eating me alive is that you knew we were not on the same sheet of music, but you didn't stop singing. 5, I get stuck in the same patterns, loving the same person, different bodies, doing the same things and expecting different results. 5, I get stuck in the same patterns. When life makes me nervous, I do the same things because familiarity is kind of comforting. If it's going to hurt, at least the pain has the same nicknames. 5, it's pretty hard to break cycles if you're not aware of the patterns. 5, I get stuck in the same patterns. 5, break the patterns. 5, break the patterns. 5. Every day, I write a poem called Tomorrow. It's a piece about everything I have to look forward to for the following day. I sit at the center of a million white pages that I've written on with white ink, and I wonder how much whiteout I'm going to use today. 6, I think the bravest thing you can do is love somebody with your whole body, to give your whole self openly, comfortably, frantically, anxiously, regrettably. I think the stupidest thing you can do is love somebody. It was a late night, like, what you think a man and his woman is doing this late after an open mic type late night? I drove her home, and right before she went inside, she turned and said, I know your name doesn't have anything to do with your clothing, so what does sleeveless really mean? My anxiety was outside the car in his 800 push-up. He's pretty strong. She kissed me really slow. Tell me, please. And now she's a stranger with one of my best kept secrets. 7, I'm almost convinced that the only way to have a connection with somebody is if there's strings attached. Maybe the length of your love depends on how clueless your puppet is. My mama said to never fight with a crazy person, because from a distance you can't tell the difference. 8, I thought I was smarter than this. Maybe I didn't see it coming because there was nothing to see coming at first. Maybe your intentions were pure up until they weren't. I want to say I love you, but I can't because you won't. I want to say I hate you, but I can't because I don't. I can't hate people. I don't hate you. I hate what you did. I hate how you made me feel. I hate how you didn't care how what you did made me feel. 9, this list only goes up to 10, so pay attention because I won't say it again. 10, I lied about that last line. Just remember, if they did it once, they would do it again. 11, please, don't let these butterflies turn to dotted lines. I've been here too many times. I'm not sure I'll survive another trip outside my mind. Let me rephrase, I won't trip if you come inside my mind, but I won't survive the trip if you decide to go back outside. Let me rephrase, if you come inside my life at this exact moment, place, and time, and then decide to not reside, then I will kill you before I let you fly in any direction except for mine, because love, by textbook definition, written out by Satan, is getting drowned in a lake of molten lava, infested with piranhas, then airlifted by helicopter with a blind pilot, just to be thrown overboard and into the sky and shot 1,000 times by a skeet shooter named Cupid. His aim always reckless, random, and ruthless. I hit the ground, nearly dead, with a broken heart, misaligned spine, and a sprained leg. I stand and learn to dance despite the bullets. I stand and try to fill these holes in me. I stand and spread this love till I'm complete. I stand and find the strength to speak despite my battered speech. My words to you, should they ever even reach, would be, I think I'm in love with you, but I can't survive another unnamed future. I cannot bring you flowers and act like I'm not presenting a dead thing with a bouquet of pretty, dying things. I cannot give you the world and watch you turn it to a snow globe. 1, you want to know how I got these scars? Have you ever had to rip every part of somebody out of your smile? Have you ever had to shed layer upon layer of skin to remove your other half? You ever fall in love with the way they embrace you from behind until you realize that's where they did everything? From behind your back. Nothing in my life has ever damaged me like love. Falling for somebody who ain't really who they said they was. I really could have hurt you bad, but I ain't react at all. Why does being the bigger person always make me feel small? 0, you want to know how I got these scars? Me too. Thank you.